All right. First and foremost, appreciate everybody giving me the happy birthday shout outs. Much love to y'all. My boy Buckets, Ghostin, Tamias. Cedric, my boy. Appreciate that. Uh of course, we're gonna give folks a little bit more time to get up in here before we get started. But yeah, Power Origins on my birthday, they drop a bombshell on us. What's up, Don? DeMarcus, my boy, what's the good? Damn. Real fast, y'all. My brother calling me. He in jail right now. I gotta answer that shit.
Hello, this is a prepaid call from Robert an inmate at the Shelby County Jail. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up or press. Your current balance is $9.83. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to
damn, who is that calling?
The advised as of July 10th, 2023. All mailing stamps.
Everybody want to call me as soon as I go live. Shit crazy. Salute to you, Razul.
No longer authorized to be received via mail delivery. Beginning July 10th, 2023, mail will only go electronically to the kiosks. Inmates will not receive any mail physically, with the exception of legal mail, as it will continue to be given out by gang intelligence officers. Thank you for using GTL.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Nobody checking on you, dude.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm actually live right now on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. I'll call you back tomorrow then.
Man, you can give me a call back in like another 2 hours if you can.
I'll try. I ain't gonna guarantee, but if I can get out, I guess.
All right. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. All right. So where I leave off at. All right, we've been on here 3 minutes. We about to get ready to go ahead and get started too. But yeah, bro, 18 episodes. Like that is crazy. Now that is something there that I didn't anticipate. I didn't expect that at all. 18 episodes. And then you know what else is crazy? If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember who it was, but folks were saying that Origins was gonna get shortened or some shit like that. Like that, you know, the first one was gonna be 8 episodes. Somebody said that shit. I don't remember who it was, but they said, but they just dropped it on us today. Yeah, nigga, you way out. Add 10 on that. So I'm gonna say this. In my opinion, since of course it's been confirmed that we are getting 8 episodes. 18 episodes, right? To me, this means that either they're gonna give us a whole bunch at once, and it's only gonna be maybe two, possibly 3 seasons, or they gave us so many episodes in this first season because they got a lot of story to cover. One of the two is the case, because there's no way in hell, as we know, Power fans, we have never gotten more than 15 episodes, let alone in the first season. We get 18. So me personally, I believe it's because they got a lot of story to cover. And think about this, because I was trying to tell y'all, because it was clowns talking about they gonna take out Breeze this last season. I'm like, y'all are out of y'all mind. You got Breeze, who we've been waiting on for 11 years, and you really believe they're going to kill this man off in 1 season? There's no way. You know how much stuff they got to cover? They would have had to put like 30 episodes in the season 5 to make that happen. There's no way in hell that's happening. Now, what does make sense is Origins. As you see, we got 18 episodes. Let's go through all the stuff that they have to cover in Origins in order, because I'm pretty sure the ending is going to be the ending of Origins is probably what I originally thought it would be. Kanan going to jail and then showing the progress of how they met Lobos and got to where we originally saw them. So a lot of things has happened in between that. They have to cover Breeze teaching them what they know. They got to cover Ghost death. I'm thinking the uncles are gonna still be here. I'm not sure about Rock, but I'm thinking the uncles are gonna still be here. So they gotta cover the story of what happened with the uncles. They gotta cover the story of Jukebox and her transitioning over to being a cop. And then they gotta cover the story with the love story between Ghost and Angie. They got to cover the story of how Ghost and Tommy met. They got to cover the story of Kate leaving Tommy alone to go do her bullshit and all that. Ghost's father being a drunk, all that shit. They got a lot of story to cover. Then keep in mind they gotta introduce Tasha to the story and build that up. They gotta show us the trend beef. They gotta show us Roller got to be introduced. The RSK's got to be introduced. Ruiz and his, Soldado Nation got to be. It's so much to cover. I believe that's the reason why they made it 18 episodes. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. I still think they might go like 4 seasons. That's my prediction with Origins. No. I said 5. 5 with Origins. It's probably, I said 4 for Legacy. I think that's still probably much the case, but they just gonna like give us a bunch of episodes in each season. This shit better not be only one season. This 18 episode shit got me thinking that if so, it's gonna feel rushed. Nah, I can guarantee you almost that that's not the case. Because like I said, it's too much to cover. There's no way they can rush that in. Let's say let's include Raising Kanan season 5. Say some of the story be told on that season. But if you ask me, I think Raising Kanan season 5 is gonna mostly cover the end game of Rock. They're gonna have to close out her story and introduce a new story, which would be Breeze's story along with Ghost and Tommy, right? And then, of course, Kanan is there as well. So that's what I think the ending of Raising Kanan is going to give us. And then, of course, they're going to wipe out a lot of these main characters. And then they're going to start over showing us, showing us what Breeze, Kanan, Ghost, all of them story was. I believe Breeze is going to be taken out in like season 3. That's always been my prediction of him. Season 3 of Origins. I mean, we can wait to see if I end up being right, but that's what I think it'll be. Crank definitely not young. Of course, we knew for sure once we seen them eyes that nigga went him. I was skeptical about it because of his age, but now we know we know that nigga. There ain't no in here that goes. 18 episodes. Is that the first season or 8 first season, 10 second season like OG Battle? Nah, that's the first season, my boy. What's good, all in? Good to see you back. 18 episodes, but we got 10 episodes for years. Rushed episodes. I mean, y'all feel like it's gonna be rushed? I don't know for sure if I think it'll be rushed. I just think I'm gonna give them a benefit of the doubt and say that it's gonna be because they just got a whole lot of story to cover. That's what I think it is, and they just can't give us everything doing. Because I believe they only wanted to run like 4 seasons, maybe 4 to 5 seasons, 4, 5, 6 at the most. They probably got plans on how they were going to end it. Because this is what I think is going to happen. Legacy, honestly, I think Legacy and Origins is probably going to end around the same time. So they're going to show us how Ghost and Tommy's story ended. Tommy is going to die in Legacy, and then they're going to transition to the next spinoff with Tariq, which might be his last run. But I think the next one's going to focus on Tariq without Ghost, without Tommy. And, now we don't have a whole decade of seeing Tariq, grow up. Decade and a half. And now he might be worthy of that Ghost title by then. That's what I believe they're doing. So they're going to be showing us, one story of how it started and then showing us, the future right after that. And I just think in order for them to cover all of the story of Ghost and Tommy and let it be lined up in the same time frame to be able to end Legacy and be done with Origins at the same time for the next spinoff, they got to put a bunch of episodes in one season. That's what I think it is. Could be wrong. Right, Makai will still be Kanan, which is another thing we were wondering about. But yeah, it was confirmed he will. As you can see, he's in there with them. He will still be Kanan. So that little short ass nigga. And I just think that means they're gonna have kid actors for Power Origins. I know a lot of people have been thinking that it's still going to be the Ghost and Tommy we seen in the original Powers promo for Raising Kanan. It's not going to be them, bro. I don't believe it is because they're going to be too old. You can't portray, unless these niggas are like dwarfs and stuff like that, people that are midgets and then they shave and they still look really young and they make them be 18 to look younger, which I seriously doubt they do. It's going to be kids, people. And those people are going to be grown as hell. That shit's been what? That shit's been 5 years ago, 6 years ago now. I hope we get young Curtis St. Patrick, Jane St. Patrick's mother, Tony Teresi, Kate, and Paz. Oh, yeah. I can guarantee you we're probably going to get all of them. They try to make up for all the lost time. Yeah, it's so much story that we feel like hasn't been told, and that's the reason why they're piling them up. You say 3 seasons, Matt Cedric? It might be 3 seasons. No, I said that Raising Kanan season 5 is only 8 episodes. No. I know what you said, DeMarcus. I wasn't talking about you when I said that. Somebody said that they believe Origins first season will be 8 episodes. Raising Kanan season 5 ends with another cliffhanger confirmed. I agree with that. I hope it's because of a lot of story. I hope so too, but that's what I think it is. That's exactly what I said. Niggas talking about it's going to feel rushed. 18 episodes is more than enough for them to cover things. What was rushed was Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4. Absolutely, that one was rushed. I don't think Tommy and Ghost knew the uncles. I believe they did. I absolutely believe they did. Do I think they was around him a long time ago? No, but I absolutely did believe they did know the uncles. I can dive into that a little later, but yeah, I think they did know them. 18 episodes is enough to explain everything. It is, yes. Hopefully, Joseph Curry narrate young Tommy in the first 9 episodes and Amari Howard narrate young Ghost the last 9 episodes. That'll be cool. But I think they probably just going to be, interjecting, beyond, like, it's probably going to be moving from story to story. Like maybe the first episode going to start off showing Ghost. Second episode start off showing Tommy. Third episode showing them meet. And then they're going to be, both narrating simultaneously throughout the episodes on whatever it is. Kind of like BMF. You know how they have Meech do it, older Meech do it, and then older Terry. That's how I think they're going to do it. You think both uncles want to be taken out in season 5, Raising Kanan? It's highly likely, unless Lulu is Ghost's dad, like I've been saying. Hezekiah, what's good, man? Here go the haters who run that Power Origin would be rushed. I wonder if they will do a long run. Still a little upset about Saturday. I don't know what happened Saturday. And Tariq's kids will be the next feature. Yeah, I could definitely see them. Tariq's kids. I wouldn't be surprised if Yaz and Elisa Marie them they start to be a heavy part of the story. Yeah, R.I.P. to Malcolm Warner for sure. Black cinema legend. I missed out on 11K by one. Damn, I've been mad too. The next day, them hoe ass niggas did what I picked them to do. They trying to rush the production of Legacy and can't spend too much time in the past. Good choice. Good choice letting him still be him. Yeah, I never knew he was from yours until yesterday announced his death. All in all, RIP to him and condolences to his family. You both, your boy support probably mad that Power Orgins got 18. Why would he be mad about that? It's gonna end with Kanan going. Yeah, that's what I believe too, Tobias. Ending with Kanan going to jail, and then I think it's gonna kind of give us a time jump, showing them meeting up with Lobos for the first time, and then starting business with him, and then that's how it's gonna end. Yes, sir. A cancer cusp. Last day of it. So what if we get 18 episodes every season? That'd be crazy, but I think it's gonna be that because I just don't see a reason why they would give us 18 one season then jump back down to 10. They might be doing like 18, 15, 16, some shit like that. Kind of like how All American used to do their episodes. But yeah, so Power Origins with the 18 episodes. So I'm gonna go back to that a little deeper dive into it. What do y'all think will be covered in the first season? And for my peeps that's interested in coming up, I'll drop the link so we can share it together. But yeah, what do y'all think will be covered in this first season? Hey. Nobody just yeah. Jane's mother, who is she, and Tasha Pops. I'm gonna have to disagree with the last part. I think Jane's mom probably will be in the first season, but Tasha's Pops being in the first one, probably not. Because I would believe that more than likely, if Tasha's Pops going to be in the first season, then she's probably going to be in the first season. And I just can't see them showing Tasha without her getting ready to meet Ghost. And we know that Tasha doesn't meet Ghost until Angela is out of the picture. So I doubt that. And Angela don't come out of the picture until like 96, 97. So I believe Tasha met Ghost probably around 2000, somewhere around that range. So yeah, we got a little ways before they meet. I would say they probably won't meet until like season shit. I would say they probably don't meet. It depends on how many seasons they decide to go. I mean, keep in mind if they let's just go with that they're doing 18 episodes each season. If they did 18 each season, then that'll be equivalent to it's crazy. That'll be equivalent to basically 5 seasons. So you probably right, Cedric. It probably will be like 3 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Because if they do 18 each season, that's basically 5 seasons. Or it might be 4. If it be 4 seasons, then that'll be equivalent to having 7 seasons. But I think 7 seasons. I think that's kind of crazy. So it's probably gonna be 3. It's probably gonna run 3 seasons, and that would make sense for me. If Legacy, that would be go 4 seasons. I think all of that would add up. Because I can about guarantee y'all Legacy and Origins is going to be ending close around the same time. If they don't meet in Raising Kanan. If who don't meet in Raising Kanan? Ghost and Tasha won't happen. I think Tommy gonna meet Ghost and Raising Kanan. That probably will happen. Or they could do it like this. They already knew each other in Raising Kanan, because think about it, the way it's looking, they supposed to already in 92, they supposed to have already met. So I think they probably will already know each other season 5 of Raising Kanan. And then in Origins, they're gonna kind of deep dive, do like a flashback the first couple episodes and show how they met. That's how I see them going with that. Yeah, I agree. Crank and that Primo nigga is definitely up out of here. I said that last live that they're gonna have to kill off a lot of characters, and of course, with Ghost and Tommy about to become Kanan's right-hand man, they gotta go because they in the way. It wouldn't surprise me if Ghost himself killed their ass. Shit, you just never know. James' father dies. He moves in with Tommy and Kate. You think that's going to happen in the first season? I think that's a high possibility. Because with the 18 episodes, that's like having 2 seasons. Yeah, I think that's very possible. So if it goes 3 seasons, then I would say Breeze is probably going to be out the finale of season 2. So basically like episode 30 something, in them 30s, Breeze ass up out of here. But see, that'll be cool because we would have had so many episodes with him that we'll be satisfied with that. Kanan will have a more villainous role. You think Kanan's going to be a villain? I don't know. I don't know if I'll say he's going to be. He might be the villain the last season. I think he's going to be the villain the last season. The villain the first 2 seasons is going to be low-key Breeze. Like, he's going to be one of them type of villains that you love, but you're going to see that he's such a toxic individual. The mind going to be so ugly. They were like, bro, yeah, this mind got to go, bro. He doing too much ugly ass shit. Yeah, we never saw Angela's mother. Maybe they'll give us that in Origins as well. I think Tasha knew Kanan first. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that, and I don't know exactly where it came from. And I'm not saying that y'all wrong. I just never really thought about it like that they knew it. Because why would Kanan know Tasha first? I mean, if you really think about it. Because currently, we look at the ages, Kanan is 5 years older than Ghost. And then Tasha is like 2 to 3 years younger than Ghost. So if that's the case, that means Kanan is anywhere between 7 to 8 years older than her. we know that Ghost and Tasha, Tasha got pregnant with the twins at age of 19. So Ghost and her probably met around 18. I'm guessing when she was 18 and Ghost was like 22. I mean, not 22, like 21 or something like that, right? So unless this nigga Kanan was around her when she was underage, because she was working for him, I mean, that seems kind of unlikely. I want to say season 2 to 3 if they go 5. You talking about for Breeze, Dell? I think it's how many episodes. It depends on how many episodes they put in each season. But yeah, if they shorten it, like say if this first season is 18 episodes and then season 2 they go back to the original 10, then I think he'll be gone in season 3. But if they do 18, he's gonna probably be out season 2. I wonder if Jarita met Jane St. Patrick. Of course. She knew who he was because they talked about it in the original Power. So she had to have known who he is and had to have met him. Because Sean, think about it, Sean was living with Ghost. There's no way she ain't met him if if her son's living with him. You wonder how long the break would be? Which break are you referring to? Yeah, Hezekiah. You know what I'm saying? 54. That's like 5 seasons right there. So that's why I said I agree with Cedric. If they keep doing the 18 thing, then more than likely they're gonna go 5 seasons. I mean 3 seasons. Because that's like basically a whole series worth of episodes. I was saying if Tommy and Ghost don't meet Kanan and raising Kanan. Okay. The first of Power Origins will be 18 episodes. The second season will probably be 12 episodes. Season 3 probably be 10 episodes. It could be like that. I can see that. What's good, Kane Carter? I mean, like Kanan gonna be moving like he was in OG Power. I do think Jukebox would be a mini villain for Tommy and yeah, I can definitely see her being one. they gotta show us the reason why Tommy called her a crazy bee. What's going on with Origins? I ain't heard that. Oh, basically, bro, they just announced that it's gonna have 18 episodes in this first season, bro. That's what we've been discussing. $18 freaking episodes, and that's kind of crazy. But hey, I'm all for it. Season 2 and 3, if they go 5, was for Ghost meeting Tasha. I want to learn season 3. I want to lean season 3. Okay, yeah, same. That's what I think it is too. Tasha won't show up until season 3 because from a timeline perspective, it would make sense. Because like I said, they don't meet until like around 2000, which should be close around the last season probably. Because if we're correct about them ending it closer to when, Kanan goes to jail. And then keep in mind, Sasha Penn teased about Kanan going to jail. It was saying, in Origins, we're going to learn the reason why, Ghost set him up to go to jail. So basically, he's highlighting that it's not just what we think it is. Like, originally in Power, they told us, he didn't want to go with Ghost's plan. So he loved him like a brother. He wouldn't kill him. So he sent him to prison. But according to what Sasha was saying, it's probably going to be deeper than that. Like, it's going to be some more things involved that's going to, make him lean towards that. And he was like, even throughout all of this, I can't put myself together to kill him, but he does still have to go. Tommy pops in the Italian storyline to bring it back to legacy at some point. That'll be that'll be good. All in for real. They give us a little bit of a backstory about the Italian mafia, and I'm pretty sure they probably will have Teresi in it. They're probably gonna have him like in that first season, I would guess. But no, he went to jail. I don't know. Can't be. Because give me a second, y'all. Shit. Hello? Hello? I'm here on doing the live. I'll get it out before I come back to get y'all. All right. But yeah, like I was saying, Teresi went to jail when Tommy was a little boy. So now that I think about it, there's no way he could possibly be in it. Unless it's my bad, y'all. It's my birthday. Folks calling me like crazy. Hello? Hey. Yeah. I'm actually doing a live stream right now. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. All right. The rest of them, unless it's my mama or somebody again, I just decline their ass. But back to what I was saying. What the hell? What was I at? God damn. You talking about a 2-week break? Oh, you're saying like where would the two-week break be in between those 18 episodes? That's what you mean. More than likely, I would say. Damn, that's a lot of episodes. They probably take 2 breaks, bro. Shit. Yeah, they probably will do a 2-week break or some shit like that. Cause it normally be a 1 week, like they skip a week, but they might do like give us, I don't know, give us like 8 episodes, skip a week, then 8 more, then or something like that, then skip another week. I don't know. That is something to think about, but I don't know. But you gotta think about it. Look how long that shit's gonna be airing though, y'all. We're gonna be lit when real shit. When Origins come, bro, we're gonna be lit. Think about that. Because that means we're gonna have power going on all year. There's no way we're not. Because if that shit is 18 episodes, unless they do it like this, like they release us 2 episodes per week. They do something like that. What would y'all think if they did 2 episodes per week? If they cast child actors, what if they grow and end up tall? I guess you meant taller than Makai. Bro, got to get some extenders or something. Glad he's staying though. Yeah, I mean they already got him with those extending shoes. He's already wearing them. The nigga just short as hell. But more than likely, since Shamik Moore is only about 5'7" himself, so he ain't. More than likely, they're gonna cast actors that's close to around that same height. So it's gonna be an L for them 6 feet niggas. Y'all ass ain't on there. because it's just gonna be too crazy for this nigga Kanan to be trying to be tough, and he looking up at everybody that he looking up at everybody that he up against. You said, what do I mean about the Kobe slander? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna transition over to right after this, because I don't know if y'all been paying attention in the sports world lately, at least the NBA sports world, but there has been an all-out attack that has been going on. What's good, my boy?
What's good, bro?
That has been going on with Kobe Bryant. Like, niggas been attacking Kobe like he has not been that dude for, his entirety of the league. But now that this man gone, all of a sudden they dropping this nigga out the top 10. They saying he wasn't that good of a defender. He wasn't that good at it, like crazy shit. That's what I mean by Kobe slander when I put it up in the title.
Man, salute to you, man. Happy birthday again, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. I had to tap. I was on, but then my mom called me and I was talking to her for like the past 30 minutes. So I done lost where y'all was at in the conversation.
Oh yeah, but we were just basically, for the most part, quick recap, covering what do we think is going to happen in the first season of Origins, the things that they're probably going to cover, how they're going to do it, when predicting when you think the break might take place and shit like that.
Oh, you already know when the break taking place after episode 9, nigga. It's 18 episodes, 9 and 9. They're gonna do the shit just like how the Shy did it. The Shy did the same thing. I think it was last season, where they did like 8 and 8. They had 16 episodes. I can see both. Man, these niggas are piggybacking off each other, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
Even with the Reg shit, because like DeMarcus had mentioned Reg coming back, and I thought he was just trolling or bullshitting. And then I sitting there watching, I'm like, damn, they really brought this nigga back. Why they bring this nigga back? It didn't make sense, but at the same time, it's making the show good. That's why I'm telling you, bro. You need to catch up on the Shy, bro. You'll like it, bro. For real.
The Shy airs on what network again?
It's Showtime. I watch it on Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah. But you can watch that motherfucker anywhere, bro. Fucking Prime, Amazon Prime. You can watch that shit anywhere for real.
Amazon Prime. Yeah, I got that already. Okay.
Yeah.
I had Paramount Plus for like a little minute, but
yeah. But yeah, man. What? So are they? Did they tell us the roadmap, or did they just tell us like Origins gonna have 18 episodes first season?
Yeah, basically they just released that it's been greenlit for 18 episodes.
Yeah.
That Mekhi Curtis is gonna be returning for his role as Kanan.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's basically what was released.
Cool. That's what's up then, bro. That mean, like I said in the chat, bro, Raising Kanan season 5 finna end on a damn cliffhanger.
Yeah. But the thing is, if it ends on a cliffhanger, let's predict that cliffhanger real quick. So what's gonna be the Raising Kanan season 5 cliffhanger, people? Because more than likely it has to be 4 months worth of power. We don't need a break with those 18. Yeah, so that's what I was just talking on. Real quick, let me address that. Think about this. We're going to have power going on all year then.
Yep.
Unless they give us 2 episodes at a time. That's the only way. Like, say, every Friday they give us 2 episodes instead of 1. But if they do it 1 each week like they typically do, that means it's going to be airing out, because soon as that one's ending, they're going to have to give us Legacy. And soon as Legacy ends, I'm pretty sure those aren't going to be the only 2. It's going to be another one that they haven't told us about yet.
Yeah.
So 3, if they have 3 going on at once, so if they giving out 10, let's say the other 2 got 10 and Legacy got 18, that means Power is going to be going on all year.
That's what we need, bro.
Yeah,
That's
so
what been missing.
having dry moments.
Yeah, man. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. And then y'all look, like my sister-in-law, bro, she had to let me get her stars because, bro, I didn't recoup on stars after Raising Canaan, bro. 'Cause I was like, bro, I'm not gonna watch BMF. I'm cool.
Yeah.
So I sat back and I finished watching. Well, I'm caught up. I ain't watched it. Well, nah, they took a break, so I ain't get to see. Ain't nobody get to see episode 7. But I'm caught up on BMF. But I'm still like, bro, this is.
It's better though, bro. I'm gonna say this: BMF this season is way better than season 3. Season 3 was atrocious,
Bro, when Nikki started talking crazy to Lucille and Charles looked up, bro, I
Right,
started
look,
hollering, bro.
he said, "Oh shit!" What you just say?
Bro, the acting was superb in that
Yes.
moment because I was like, bro,
Stellar,
I
dude.
really feel like I'm in a black household right
Yeah,
Like, I done had this moment before, nigga. When my sister started talking crazy on my mama, bro, my daddy was like, "Oh shit, let me get out the way. Let me let me get in the way." You know what I'm saying? Like,
was coming.
yeah, bro. So they did a good job. They got like good job moments. Like even with them bringing B Mickey back, I think the way that they brought B Mickey back was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like his daughter's sick, and then he just trying to help them and all that. And Lamar is weird. Like he more, yeah, like the way they portraying him in this season is more weird, and I guess you can do that because of the ramifications. Like he was strung out on drugs, and he just comes back, and it's like it's whatever. Like he's still just a drug addict. Well, not really, but I don't know. It's like the nigga high on life, like he high on violence or something. I don't know. But yeah, like they doing an alright job though. But Lala character, bro, is trash, bro. I'm talking about
Lala is trash. It's not the character, bro. Lala.
Yeah. But I don't think any other. Well, I don't know. I can't say that because I'm sitting here thinking like, what other actress could play her role and do a equal, better job than her? I can't put a finger on it right now. But man.
All you need is an attractive older woman that got experience acting. They'll do better than her.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
But it's certain shit I be looking at her. And it ain't just her, bro. Like I be trying not to be so hard on Lala. Cause it's like she have her time period. I'm like, okay, you was cool there.
Yeah.
Like this nigga, the nigga Meech, that nigga be having some bad moments too. I be like, yeah, nigga, that shit was trash.
Yeah.
Like when he got bit by that snake, nigga, that shit was garbage.
Bruh, that was by far the funniest. Like it was like the funniest. Like y'all trying to play this like he don't know what's going on. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I probably would have been like looking like, hey, bro, it's a snake bite. It's a snake by your ankle, bro. You might want to move, bro. They just try to like sell it like them niggas was fighting. I'm like, bro, I don't care. I don't care about them two niggas fighting, bro. They always mad at each other. But yeah, man, shit. BMF all right though, man.
Yeah, it's all right.
Ain't that bad.
It's not as bad as season 3. Season 3 was just terrible for me.
Yeah.
That's what made me take so long before I even just watched it. Like I didn't even watch one episode of it until episode 5. And that's because I was free and I didn't have nothing to do. So I was like, you know what? Let me go shit out. But all right, so moving on. I'm gonna direct it back to Origins real quick. Wind up the last little couple questions on there, and I'm gonna transition over to the light. Cause I've been wanting to address that COVID situation for a minute. And the craziest part is I'm not a hardcore COVID fan, but I can't let niggas just tear that man ass up like they've been doing. Them niggas been lying. And then the craziest part is like Byron Scott them had on his podcast. It's bums that's doing it. Like niggas, y'all were not those guys when you was in the league. Like, Brady, you made it to the NBA. You way better player than I could dream of. Cool. I don't give a fuck. You not about to lie like Kobe wasn't that dude, bro.
Yeah.
I hated Kobe growing up. So I would say I'm the least nigga that you can say is biased and just lying and just hating. No, bro. Y'all
Yeah.
niggas just capping right now.
I ain't gonna lie too, bro. Like a lot of those niggas that was like good rotational guys, and now they got a fucking podcast, or now they on a podcast, bro. Man, we gotta call that shit what it is. Like, nigga, just cause you got to the NBA don't mean you special, bro. Let's be 100, bro. Like some of y'all are literally giving y'all opinion based on your accolades, based on you being in the league. Bro, that don't make you qualified or certified in any way, shape, form, or capacity, especially if you was a nigga that was the 12th or 13th man on a fucking roster, bro. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I don't care about what you talking about, bro. You barely got You barely got in. So, bro, that shit be pissing me off, bro, because from a efficiency PER standpoint, Kobe was not the best efficient. He wasn't. And if you look at it, if you look at the stats and the analytics, bro, it will show you that. But we compile all these things that make a player great. So when we talk about Mike, we talk about, oh, he went through all of the bad boy Pistons era. Mike did all of this shit, and he was a tough player, and he played in the toughest era and all this shit. So we say that about Mike, and then when you transition over to Kobe, it's like, well, you know, Kobe, he got in trouble in 2000, and they always want to bring that dumb shit up. I'm like, bro, why y'all keep talking?
Shit.
I'm like, bro, why y'all keep talking about that, bro? If he was guilty of anything, they would have charged him. That would have been that on that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the case though. And then they starting to slight him because, you know, and Shaq gave the person that I listen to the most is Gilbert Arenas, because I know he's a fucking troll. But if you remember anything about basketball in the time when they were playing, bro, he not fucking lying, bro. Gilbert Arenas do not be lying, bro. He be telling motherfuckers the truth, and they just don't want to hear because he be trolling and he be fucking with people all the time. But what he literally,
I need clarification on what you're saying about Gilbert Arenas, though,
because he had mentioned about what a lot of people been mentioning, especially like T-Mac. I think he was speaking more to the situation about what T-Mac was saying, and so Gilbert had said something along the lines of like, well, everybody know who the big dog was, and it was Shaq on those teams. Everybody knows that Kobe was just the guy that was. He played a very great, you know what I'm saying? He played very great minutes. He averaged what he averaged. Do Gil feel like he was slighted? I don't think so. I mean, he might say it as his personal thing. Like he might feel like he was slighted for an MVP. You know what I'm saying? But because Kobe didn't have accolades, he didn't have a bunch of MVPs. He didn't have the finals MVPs. It's the same thing that's going to end up happening to Steph, bro. Which I mean, and I hate to say that shit, but Steph did change the game. But when we have this conversation 10 years from now, he going to be getting slighted because niggas is going to be talking about some, well, you know, he didn't get the first time he won the finals, he didn't get the finals MVP. Andre Iguodala got that. Like, nigga, what the fuck do that mean? The way he was playing is the reason why he got positioned up. So in all retrospect, Gil was pretty much just bringing to the light that Shaq even acknowledged Kobe as being a dog on the team, but he wasn't 1A. He was 1B. You know what I'm saying?
So I can agree with some of those points.
Yeah.
For sure, from when Shaq first came, because they both came. Kobe came to the team in 96. Shaq came to the team in 96. They both arrived at the same time to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kobe wasn't too great his first year. His second year, it was a major improvement, but he still wasn't Kobe yet. He wasn't, the Kobe that we grew to really, really be like, okay, Kobe is here. Kobe has arrived until like 99. Then, of course, they won their first title in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq was that dude from then all the way to 2001, no question about it.
Yeah.
But 2002, we really can't make that case because Kobe was unquestionably the closer. Even in the 2000, he was the closer. But
Yeah.
Shaq was unplayable in the fourth quarter certain times because they was running the hacker Shaq.
Yep.
And Kobe would have to close the games for them. But in 2002, Kobe's numbers was better than Shaq's actually.
Yeah.
So that's what some of the people give them pushback with. Me personally, I don't have nothing against people that saying Shaq was the number one option. He was for the vast majority of their reign. He was.
Yeah.
But this is the issues that I have with them just lying. They're trying to make a case that he's not a top. There's no way on God's green earth you can make a case that Kobe Bryant's not top 10. I don't care about you're saying he wasn't that efficient. Okay, he wasn't as efficient as most of the all-time great players. That is the truth. But that is more so because if I can run you clips right now, this nigga used to take some of the worst shots.
Oh, trust me, I know.
That's really where that come from. Like, this nigga was just ball hogging his ass off at a certain period of his time, so his percentages were way down.
Yeah.
And he played in an era where the defense, where it was a much slower pace, and the defense was way more locked in.
Yeah.
So that's what made Mike the GOAT, because Mike did that shit under those circumstances and still was efficient.
Yeah.
So I be trying to tell people like the LeBron things, for instance. LeBron shoots 54%, I think, career from the field. But y'all gotta also know that the majority of his shots is within 3 feet. If he don't take his shot within 3 feet as a career, he shoots only 37%. So that nigga, he's not making shit unless he goes by the rim. That's first. But like I said, players who take shots closer to the rim tend to make more shots. It's just what it is. If you're closer, it's an easier shot. So you're going to shoot a higher percentage. But let me go ahead and go through this list. I only got the top 20. I mean, this list is pretty damn egregious.
Yeah, Bleacher Report is nasty for that shit.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna break it down even more. How Bleacher Report is just lying, nigga. Like, first off, Bleacher Report was the one that said Kobe Bryant was the player of the decade for the 2000s. So that there lets you know that they're lying.
Yeah.
There's no way they actually believe this. And then here's the thing. When they said Kobe Bryant was the player of the decade, that they released that in 2017. But here's the catch. They made a partnership with LeBron James and Clutch Sports in 2018. That would make sense why they all of a sudden started changing shit up. So let's look at it. Number one, Michael Jordan. No argument for me there. Number two, LeBron James. I have a big argument with that. I have a big problem with that, but I'm not going to really get into that. That's not really the part that I'm so upset about. Kareem being number 3, that's fine. Magic 4, fine. Russell 5, fine. Shaq is not number 6, and I'm going to get back to this. 7, Tim Duncan, okay. Bird 8, Wilt 9, Steph 10, Kobe 11. We're going to stop there. There's no way in hell Kobe is 11. I love Steph. Steph is my favorite player of all time. I think Steph is eligible to be a top 10 player. But there's just no way you can have Kobe under Steph. Like, Steph can slide in, but that means somebody else got to come out.
Yeah, you already know who it is, bro. It's LeBron. LeBron ass need to drop to number 11. Move Kobe up to 2, and then push Steph up to 10, and there we go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Steph stay where he already 10.
Okay, yeah. Steph stay where yeah. So, but yeah, like that, they need to swap LeBron and Kobe.
I don't think Hakeem should be under some of these niggas either. See, I used to have a lot of pushback for Russell. Me personally, I don't normally have Russell in my top 10, but I don't argue with niggas that do have him in it because he got 11 rings. I mean, we can't argue 11 rings like that. But
But if they okay, so if it's all time, and I get it, it's all time, but it's like, what are y'all defining this to be? Because it's not just championships why y'all got these people up here. Because LeBron being at number 2 is just fucking nasty, bro. It's nasty, bro. Like LeBron shouldn't be number 2 if you're going to tell me that it's based on championships. What else has he done other than like break the scoring title?
LeBron ain't got nothing but stats. That's literally all that nigga got on his belt. Longevity stats. And then this is my thing. If they try to say that that's what makes him the GOAT for the ones that claim that stupid shit. But if Hezekiah, I'm about to drop it right now. But this is my thing. If that's the case, then you should be making the case that Wilt Chamberlain should be up there as the GOAT too, because that nigga got some ridiculous stats.
Yeah.
But they don't do that for him.
Yeah,
so
that's
that it ain't that, bro. It's just they got an investment on trying to lie like LeBron is better than what he is. But here's the thing: how I know LeBron and his camp, Clutch Sports, is involved. Exactly, Razo. The La Media is involved with this. They biggest claim, because they've been hating on Kobe for a while. The reason why is because a lot of people have been giving them pushback saying LeBron's not even better than Kobe. So how is he better than Mike? That's what a lot of people has been saying. Like, if you listen to media nerds like Nick Rome, Shannon Sharp, Colin Hurd, or whatever his name is, and a bunch of niggas like that be lying because they on a payroll, they'll tell you that it's LeBron then Jordan or Jordan then LeBron, but them two is the definite 1 and 2. But if you listen to players, whether they playing currently now or played 10, 15 years ago, all of them picked Kobe over him. So in order to justify, to lie and say Kobe is not even close, to get him closer to Jordan, they got to say that Kobe's not close to either one of them. So that's why they got Kobe so far under. And then they case that they make to say that Kobe's not under is they say he was a sidekick to Shaq. And with them saying that he was the sidekick from Shaq, and he only benefited and got 5 rings because of Shaq, they got to put Shaq up there higher to justify they lie that they telling, saying Kobe was only so great because he had Shaq. That's why Shaq is this high. Because you pay attention, all other lists don't have Shaq this high. This is how Shaq has ever been. Shaq normally be in that 9, 10, sometimes 11, 12 range. That's where he normally be at, which is, I agree, where he should be.
Yeah.
Not above Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan has 5 rings. He's 5-1 in the finals. The nigga should have been 6-0 if it wasn't for Ray Allen hitting that ridiculous shot that he hit to save LeBron that damn round.
Yeah.
Duncan is arguably the most skilled power forward of all time, the best power forward of all time. Like, I'll take Tim Duncan overall as a career over Shaq, but they had to put him over him. Why? Because Duncan beat LeBron 2 times. So they're like, okay, so how y'all got a nigga that beat LeBron so many times under Shaq? That Shaq has got to be higher than him because they're saying he was so great. That's the only reason why Kobe won. It's the same way with a lot of these players that's on here. I'll keep going. Like, Jokic is too high. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He's too fucking high.
Top 20 is wild for you.
That's wild, bro. He only has 1 fucking title and
3
MVPs.
3 MVPs.
That's pretty impressive. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
3 MVPs. But I still don't think that's top 20 worthy yet. Do I think he will get in there eventually? Sure, especially if he wins another title. But I think as we currently talking, bro, he's too high. But the reason why he's up there so high is because he beat LeBron so many times. So they gotta say, "Oh, LeBron only lost him so many times because he's so great." They have to do that, or else folks would be wondering how the hell LeBron keeps getting beat by these niggas. That's the same reason why Kevin Durant is so high. Kevin Durant is not 13. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. His niggas is better than Kevin Durant, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not saying skill for skill. Now we're just talking about eye test, just playing the game, skill for skill. Okay.
KD,
talking about
KD
career,
win,
no, it's niggas who had better careers than Kevin Durant.
Honestly, bro, and I'm not gonna put it in no order. I put to you like this. James Harden really didn't make his stride until he got to Houston, but we kind of seen like glimpses of it in OKC. I would honestly have James Harden higher than KD, bro.
I can't agree with that.
I have to because what I seen James Harden do, bro, for like most of his time in Houston, he was playing against us. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the time, and he couldn't get past us because we was just that tough. But
okay, so hold on. You talking about? Oh, you're talking about James Harden?
Yeah. Yep.
See, I would agree with that if outside of playing the elite Golden State Warriors, he didn't do that against other teams. He did though. I just think he's a choke artist. Period.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Durant, you put him in the right situation, he can go and bring it on.
I don't know, bro, because he had the opportunity. No, but he had the opportunity to do it in Brooklyn, and he choked.
Okay,
he didn't get hurt. It did nothing happen to him in Brooklyn. He choked.
Hold on. You talking about when they played the Celtics?
It was that time, and then it was that time against Milwaukee. He was cooking in that Milwaukee series.
Yeah, but come on, bro. James Harden and Kyrie got injured. He didn't have his full team.
I don't know, man. For him to be that high on that fucking list, I don't give a fuck who on his team. It need to be him.
I mean, hold up now. Now I gotta give you some pushback. Hold up, ain't I'm looking at LeBron number 2? When his players, he got his ass whooped plenty of times and like that. When his so-called somebody
but
didn't
come
show
on, Jay. Come on, Jay. We know he ain't like that, bro. Bron ain't never been like that, bro. You know Bron ain't like that, bro. He just be out there just hooping, bro. He a pretty boy at this point, bro. Like he ain't. You feel me? I'm saying like
I told folks he about to get his ass pushed out of LA too. Folks didn't believe me. I told now you seeing it. LeBron will not play another year after this year in LA. Niggas is done with that fool. Tired of that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Shit. I think it's because in basketball history, bro, we've never seen a 40-year-old get so much attention or just draw so much attention to just him playing. Like, bro, we if you've been watching the game for a while, nigga, most niggas when they get to the end of their career, bro, they don't give a damn how great you is, bro. You don't need to be the topic of ESPN every goddamn day now.
Every day, bro.
That's what happens when you control the media. You got people in your pocket. You got people that can push a narrative for you. And that's really what the game is now, bro. It's more so about a narrative. If I
just know Hezekiah probably been down there for like 20 minutes. I just seen him. Why didn't you comment to let me know you were down there?
Man, nah, you good. I was rolling up anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
I mean, as a LeBron fan, I can't argue none of those points for real.
But see, my thing is if they gonna have Shaq like there, then Kobe should be like right after Shaq. Especially if y'all gonna say that he was 1B on those Lakers teams, you know what I'm saying, compared to Shaq.
Check this out. This is how you know they just fucking straight up lying. They got Magic number 4 and Kareem number 3. They had the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Kareem and Magic was the original Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah.
They both was like Superman and Batman on the same team. That's basically what it was. So how don't you criticize Magic or criticize Kareem for having each other, but you do that to Kobe?
Yeah.
Hold on, you got a Phoenix jersey on?
That thing got
Paul.
Hey. Boy, you gotta be the only nigga Chris Paul Phoenix jersey.
Hey, I'm a
You
Suns
bought-
fan. I ain't even got
Nah,
one.
that nigga bought that bitch after they went to the finals, nigga. That
I
nigga said, I'm
damn
just gotta
sure
go.
did. I damn sure did.
That's crazy, bro.
Hey, Bucky, I don't know if you're looking at the comment section, but King Carter said, "Where your son at?"
Oh, you talking? You blocked him, bro. You can't get back.
Oh shit, that nigga, that's what he's talking about.
I swear he was on the live the other day.
No, he was
Was
there.
Like
he?
on another,
Yeah.
yeah,
He
he's
created
on.
a
I
new
think it's on
account.
another page.
He created a
Oh
new account.
man.
He got back on here.
Oh man. I hope he doing all right, man. I sent his ass some money the other day. You know what I'm saying? Sent him some little lunch money. He out of school
Yeah.
and shit.
Exactly, Miles. See, Miles said, "I like Shaq, but he did have support." Shaq had a lot of talent around him. This is another thing for the Kobe slander thing. Look, Shaq, you gotta think about it. He had Penny Hardaway, he had Nick Van Assel, he had who
Eddie
else was there?
Jones.
Eddie Jones.
Yeah.
Like the nigga had some great players that was on his team. He was getting swept.
Even later in his career.
Like he was
Oh,
getting
yeah.
this was before Kobe, and he was getting swept. So think about this. Kobe gets on his team and he wins 3 rings. Now, am I saying Kobe's the sole reason they won? No. But that should be testament that Kobe was a huge part of their success. It wasn't like he was just along for the ride, like they trying to lie like. And the only reason why they saying this shit is because Kobe is not around to defend himself no more.
Yeah.
They real foul for this shit. And this nigga LeBron is beyond. That's why I be starting to say, like LeBron fan, I don't know how y'all support this nigga. He is so trifling and so foul with some of the shit he does and say. This nigga on his podcast not too long ago gonna fucking say, I can't wait till I'm a grandfather and I can hold up a hundred
I seen that.
to tell my kids I scored 100 points. We all know he was trying to throw a shot at Will Chamberlain, trying to imply that he didn't do that for real. He just
Yeah.
come
Yep.
on, bro. Like, what kind of hating ass shit is that?
Yeah, that like there was a lot of sarcasm and there was a lot of like him sitting there talking with Katie and Steve Nash.
That shit was some bullshit.
And that shit,
Hey,
bro,
he
like
disappointed me with that, bro. He really did.
yeah, like I didn't like the way the conversation was going for real. I mean, they were talking basketball, they were talking like real X's and O's, but it started to sound like a fucking, I don't know, man, like a suck off fest, bro. I was like, bro, I don't want to hear this shit, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear this, bro. Like, I had to tune out because I was like, man, I want to really hear y'all go into the X's and O's because I mean, shit, I love Steve Nash, bro. Even though I feel like Steve Nash stole one of the MVPs from Kobe. You know, it is what it is on that shit. But I mean, Steve Nash was a dog too, though. So
Fuck Steve Nash.
I ain't gonna lie. I loved him too. I'm a Suns fan. He was my first. Actually, my first favorite player was Kevin Johnson, and then after that was Steve Nash. Steve Nash was my favorite player of all time until Steph Curry came to the league.
yeah,
But I ain't gonna lie. I don't lost a lot of respect for Steve Nash now going on that podcast with LeBron because he lost his credibility and he has no integrity.
Yeah,
you see agreeing with shit and just it's a lie.
That's what I'm saying, and you see how that's what I was talking about, bro. Like when you sitting there listening to him, bro, it almost seemed like LeBron was fucking controlling the narrative, even in that fucking conversation. I'm like, how are y'all having a podcast and y'all are keeping this narrative going where it's like, nah, not me though. Not me. I would have been out there doing all time. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like,
that same episode though, Kevin Durant slick exposed LeBron right there because he was saying, like, you know, when you're a superstar, you out there to take the big shot at the end of the game. Like you ain't passing the game, you're not passing the ball to who he say
Dorian Finney-Smith in the corner
or something like that
yeah.
at the end of the game for a kick out three. I mean, yeah, they could make it, but they're just not. So I was like, hold up, Kevin Durant, you saying that right in front of LeBron, the nigga who always do that at the end of a game?
Yeah.
And say he made the right basketball play?
Yeah, that shit went viral as fuck, and I like when I seen that part. That's what kind of made me want to go watch it because I was like, bro, hold on, bro, you talking to the nigga that do that? Why just everything about the whole pod, bro, was like, bro, this is crazy, bro. Like, I mean, you just got to read in between it when you listening to how people talk, bro. Granted, these are Hall of Famers. These are our future Hall of Famers. So you know what I'm saying, like. You know, they gonna pass the torch on or whatever, but I don't know, bro. This shit looking real dim, bro. like the light for, our stars that we grew up watching, bro, is like, that shit getting dim as fuck. Like,
Yeah, the
bro.
NBA is just getting crazy, bro. I'm thinking it's gonna get better once LeBron is found out of the league. I think he might retire this year or next year
Yeah.
because
I say he got
it's
like
just
2
been
left.
narratives and bullshit now, bro. Like they not even advertising the other players and shit. They not giving players the real props they deserve. Like it's all kinds of bullshit.
Hell no. It was funny too, because right when they got bounced in the playoffs, man, they started playing this commercial he had, bro. I'm talking about they was
Yeah,
spamming that bitch like after every commercial break during the playoffs, LeBron commercial, LeBron commercial, LeBron commercial. I said, bro, I see what's going on, bro. Why y'all trying to force this nigga,
yeah.
on
He
us,
just
bro?
demands the attention.
Yeah,
Like if he gets put out the playoffs, he gonna do something to make you put the attention back on him.
yeah, yup.
Like this nigga Steph Curry, once he got eliminated, you ain't hear nothing else about the nigga. He just went out.
Yup.
That's it. That nigga somewhere with his family, bro. He's not doing
Somewhere golfing, nigga. That nigga Steph done went golfing.
right.
He go
He's
do.
like, bro, all right, that's it. I'm out.
Mm.
So let me see. Looking at this list again, I think Dirk is too high too. Me personally, there's some players I know that's better than Dirk.
I do like the fact that they got Dirk and Jokic next to each other, but they are top 22 high. Like Dirk and Jokic to me are kind of like the same player, except Jokic can just pass the ball better than Dirk. They kind of the same player in my opinion.
I'll say he's a better passer and rebounder than Dirk.
Yeah, because Dirk really wasn't.
He
Dirk
can
really
play,
wasn't on that
he can
glass like
control
that.
offense.
Yeah, Dirk really wasn't on that glass like that. But at the same time, too, Dirk came up during the era of power forwards where he was gonna have to.
Exactly. I was
He was
going to
going,
get yeah.
yeah. So I mean, shit. Jokic then came up, with a center is really non-existent. We really ain't had no real center, conversation about no good centers in a while, bro. You feel me? Since Jokic, well, I mean, ever since Jokic started cooking. You know
That's
what I'm
why
saying?
I can't put Jokic too high too, because yeah, you putting up ridiculous numbers, but who is the competition? It ain't
Yeah.
somebody down there, bro. Like you can't. Oh, you think about the great centers in today's league. You think Nikola Jokic first, and then who's the next one? Embiid, the nigga who's never available.
No, Wemby. My second thought is to go to Wemby. Like Jokic is at the top, then Wemby is like a close second. I know he ain't played this past season, but watch what he do when he come
But
out, bro.
typically it used to be Embiid. Just a nigga just
Yeah,
been
he
available.
did. Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
I do think when it's all said and done, Wemby absolutely is going to be better, no question.
yeah,
But my point is like, bro, he ain't had no resistance, so of course he gonna put up crazy numbers like that. But if he
Mm-hmm.
played in the 2000s, first off, a nigga that big trying to push the ball up the floor and shit like that, bro, that shit's not. He's not gonna be able to do it like that.
Man, Gary Payton finna steal that shit.
Exactly. Yeah, that shit, bro.
Gary Payton and John Stockton.
Yeah, they
Those folk
finna
gonna
steal
play his
that shit.
94 feet and take.
Ron Harper gonna rip the shit out that boy. He better stop.
I swear to God.
Better
Like
stop playing, bro.
they gonna say, "Hey, yo, stop taking that shit up the court.
Yeah.
Just post up." They gonna
Shit, I
give
feel like even a washed up Pippen could have guarded motherfucking Jokic, bro. Like,
yeah, Pippen would have locked his ass up. Cause this is the thing, Jokic, he's capping all of the centers are no bigger than 230 and shit now. Like they
yeah,
small, nigga. the centers during that time, them niggas were niggas that was lifting wood and shit in the country and shit. These were strong ass, big ass niggas back in the day. Do them like that.
Yeah, they was nigga. Them niggas was curling tree
Yeah,
bark,
see,
nigga.
like, during Dirk's time, bro, it was so many great power forwards. It was like you had Dirk himself, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Amari Stoudemire, Elton Brand. You had
Tim Duncan. I don't know if you said him or not.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Tim Duncan.
Chris Bosh.
Yep.
Who else was a great ass power? It was a lot of them during that time. Like now, you just got a handful of them. Most of the great players are guards and small forwards.
Forwards, yeah. Yep. But yeah, man, I think I honestly think that list is based off like championships, bro. And even still, like it's still out of order. It's still not even placed right.
Championships and like
it's the thing. It
career.
can't out championships because Jokic shouldn't be that half. It's out championships.
But Jokic and Dirk only have one. So for them to be that close, to be that high, I'm never going to agree with them being in the top 20.
Jay got 3, and they got that nigga 20.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, shit.
Kobe got 5, and he 11.
I think Jerry West only got 1, don't he?
Yeah, Jerry West has 1.
And he the logo.
That's crazy,
so that's what I'm saying. It's what it is, bro. They putting niggas. It's like it's somewhat rings, and it's niggas that LeBron. See, I should go get the whole 100 list. I can prove more of a point that LeBron has a lot to do with it, because all the niggas that he don't like got a disrespectful rank. I'm serious. Like, for instance, they put Jason Tatum on the list, right? Jason Tatum is low 90s.
That's crazy.
We all know that he got something against Jason Tatum. Ever since Jason Tatum dunked on him and bumped into that nigga like that. That's why he didn't play in the Olympics. That's why. And then Steve Kerr talking about he didn't have no space for him. He couldn't find. Yes, you could, nigga. Tell LeBron, sit his old ass down.
Yeah.
Like, you could have made LeBron play, instead of playing closer to 40 minutes a game, he could have lowered his minutes down to 28 and gave some of them minutes. You could have took some minutes from Steph, took some minutes from all the niggas, and made it add up that Jason Tatum got some play time.
Yeah.
I want to do it because Plus Sports got a hold on the NBA, and they told and LeBron was like, "No, don't play Jason Tatum." That's the same reason why Jaylen Brown didn't make the team. Jaylen Brown just came out fresh from Finals MVP. How the fuck Jaylen Brown didn't get an invite, but his teammate Derek White did?
Yeah, because when they swapped out Kawhi, I was like, well, I hope they swap out a small forward for a small forward. Then they went and got Derek White. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Exactly. Yeah. Why the fuck would they pick him over Jaylen Brown? I'll tell you why. Because he said his bum ass son don't belong in the league. And LeBron get mad. That's what the fuck happened.
That's offending though.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what it is. One house on the swells right now. Really? You said Dirk is only that high because he beat LeBron. I agree. That's what I was saying earlier, Miles. Anybody that did
that crazy ass run
that beat LeBron, they got to put him up there kind of high, because they're gonna be wondering why the hell LeBron getting beat by niggas that's so low. So they got to make them higher in order for them to make their case.
I ain't gonna lie, even him having Steph at like 10 is like low key. Like you could tell, like, yeah, put him at 10. Yeah, put him at 10 because he ain't like, well, what the fuck? Like, I don't even make no sense.
Because think about this. Imagine putting a nigga number 20 that beat you 3 times in the finals. And they claim you number 2. How you gonna make that case?
No, that's a fact, bro. Like
they're gonna be like, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Jerry West is the only one who I give grace for a negative finals record because he faced. I agree with that too. I absolutely agree. Jerry West went against some heavy competition. Like that Celtics team was loaded. He was up against Wilt. He was up against a lot of niggas. So that's the reason why his finals record looked the way it did. But here's another thing. I should call this session exposing LeBron now. Because this shit is crazy. LeBron is the only nigga that matter of fact, let's pull up this list. Let's take a look at the top 10. Judging by this overrated top 10, this shouldn't be the real top 10, but let's just go with the top 10 that's here. We got Mike, LeBron, Kareem, Magic, Russell, Shaq, Duncan, Bird, Wilt, Steph. I'm going to add Kobe too. Of all these 11 players, let's name how many of them had multiple number one options. And I'm going to explain to y'all what I mean by multiple number one options. Like, what I mean by is they are a franchise player that can go to another team and lead that team to a championship. Like you can be the number one option in another team on your team. Michael Jordan is first. You can make a case that Scottie Pippen can, even though he never did it really. You can make a case. So I'll give Michael Jordan one. Still don't have multiple. I'm going to skip LeBron for now because we know he got a zillion of them. Kareem, he had Magic. You
Play
can
with, Oscar too.
play
Right?
with Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
He played with you can low-key make a case James Worthy could maybe. Maybe you can make a case James Worthy. But let's, for the sake of argument, let's just go ahead and say Kareem had 3. Magic, he had Kareem and Worthy. Cool. So that's his 2. Russell, that nigga had a lot of them.
Yeah.
But the league was just different during his time. Like it was only 8 teams and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just kind of skip him. And I don't, to be honest with you, that shit was way before my time. I'm not that knowledgeable of his time.
Yeah, that nigga play in the 40s and 50s.
It was the 40s.
That man was old, bro.
But okay, so Shaq played with a lot of. He played with Hardaway. He played with Wade. He played with Kobe. He played with LeBron.
We got the Celtics, big 3.
Nigga play with the Celtics. Yeah. He
Big
played
4,
with
my bad.
He played with motherfucking Steve Nash too for like one season.
He did. He sure the fuck did.
Steve Nash and Stats.
Stoudemire.
Yeah.
So he had a lot of them too. So Tim Duncan, to be honest with you, bro, I think Tim Duncan has 0. That's just my opinion. I think he has 0. Because as great as Tony Parker, Ginobili were, I don't think they were number one. And you can low-key say Kawhi, which he is a 1, but he wasn't when he played with Duncan. You feel me? Like he became that after Duncan. So low-key, Tim Duncan has 0. Larry Bird had a couple of them. I would say Kevin McHale for sure. But he didn't have a whole lot of Wilt. I'm going to exclude him too, but he's the same Bill Russell. He old as shit. Still, you got Kevin Durant. Kobe, you had Shaq. That's it.
Yeah.
Now let's go to LeBron. Keep in mind, a lot of the ones I mentioned with the other people, they weren't in their prime. All the niggas I'm about to name with LeBron were in their fucking prime, nigga. So for LeBron, Chris Bosh was a number 1 option and a franchise player for the Toronto Raptors. That's one. Dwayne Wade obviously was the franchise player and number 1 option for Miami Heat. Kyrie Irving was a number 1 option for the Cavs before he came. Kevin Love was a number 1 option for the Timberwolves when he came over to play with LeBron. Nigga, so that's Bosh, Wade, Kyrie, Love. He already got 4, nigga. Then you go to And all these niggas I'm mentioning are shoe-in Hall of Famers, first ballot. And they're in their prime. It's not like he caught them in their back end. These are niggas in their fucking prime. So you got Anthony Davis. Now they tried to claim Russell Westbrook was washed, but if you ask me, he wasn't. He just was fresh off a damn triple-double. He averaged a triple-double before he came to you. The nigga wasn't washed. They just made that excuse because they had to make a lie for LeBron losing. 6. But he's a no question first ballot Hall of Famer. Number one, a franchise player. So that's 6 niggas right there. And now you got Luka Doncic. That's 7 nigga that are no question first ballot Hall of Famers. Number one options. They can go to another team and carry a team like that and be the number one option on the team.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some of them niggas on that 2020 bubble chip, bro, was playing. You know, they were all playing support basketball, but a lot of those guys at that time were I'm talking about like great role players. Like they could have went anywhere, and I'm saying that like very loosely, because a lot of those guys could have went to another team and got starting minutes, but they said, fuck it, we just gonna all sacrifice and go play in LA and help this nigga get a ring. You do realize though, like after that 2020 season, they got Russ like later on down the line. He got Melo too later on down the line, but like kind of like after those two situations, like the Melo and then the Russ and shit, nobody really went back. Nobody that would be considered a scoring option, like a number one scoring option on the team, really went back and played with him. I think they kind of had to like force this Luka situation because, I mean, how else are you going to get Luka from Dallas without giving Dallas something? You know what I'm saying? Like Dallas wasn't just going to be like, oh, we'll take Austin Reeves for Luka. What?
Right.
I'm not finna do that. But you could kind of see like a lot of people just they've been kind of avoiding going to like the Lakers, you know, because it's crazy. Because if you look at the Clippers, bro, the Clippers got all these fucking people. The Clippers look like the fucking Showtime Lakers, nigga. Now, like if you look and see all the players the Clippers got now, I'm like, bro.
Yeah, but they old though. They older.
Yeah, it's a retirement home for sure. But shit, I mean, I would still kind of take my chances with that retirement home versus what LA got right, what the Lakers got right now.
How long they can stay up, stay healthy.
Yeah,
for sure. But my point is of making that statement that I just made is this nigga has had way more help than anybody on this fucking list. Way more, like double the amount. And I'm not even I haven't even mentioned the great role players that he had. Like, I didn't mention that he played with Melo, that he played with Rondo, Shaq, Kyle Korver. Like Dwight Howard. His fans will make excuses and say, oh, they was old, right? That's what they'll try to say. But keep in mind, Dwight Howard, I think, was 35 when he won that title in the bubble. Carmelo Anthony was 37 when he played with him in 2022. This is the same age Dennis Rodman was, and they try to say Michael Jordan was playing on a super team because he had Dennis Rodman. See, they pick and choose what the fuck they want to say. So if you're gonna use Dennis Rodman to try to discredit Jordan, we're gonna be able to use Carmelo Anthony because they were the same age.
Yeah.
And Dennis Rodman was just a rebounder and a defender. He couldn't score. Melo was a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's so many knocks against LeBron, bro. Like that you really can point it out. But and then as soon as you point this shit out, LeBron fans just gonna go to, oh, you hate. They can never bring facts. They just go with narratives. Like I was debating one the other day. And then basically after I brought in so many facts, he just went with, bro, you see what everybody's saying, bro. Everybody know that LeBron better than you are going with narratives. You can't support what you're saying with facts, though. Is because the media, but here's the thing. Slowly but surely, the media is turning on LeBron because they know he's getting ready to retire. and that he's no longer useful to the league. Mark my words, 2 to 3 years from now, they're gonna start telling the truth about LeBron, and you're gonna see him from going. You see he's number 2 now. Pretty soon, you're gonna see this nigga dropping to 8, 7. I mean, you're gonna see him drop to 6, then 8, then 10. He might fall out the top 10.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of hope his character does get assassinated though, because all that shit today. Like I just seen a video with Delonte West the other day, and I was like, "Damn, bro, that's kind of fucked up, bro." Like if that's really the situation, bro. Like he fucked your mama, and then all of a sudden he just strung out on drugs, just out of nowhere, bro. It ain't nobody like trying to help the nigga. I mean, maybe he ain't trying to help himself. It is what it is, but maybe that shit comes back full circle on LeBron, like just like what you just said, as his career starts to diminish and he's slowly but surely exiting the NBA, them niggas start talking cash shit about him, which that's kind of what needs to happen because nigga, I mean, your son is in the league and then potentially your other son gonna be in the league. Let them talk good about them, nigga. Like fuck you, because whatever you did and whatever you had to do to get to your point and position, like everybody ain't gotta respect your climb and how you did it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the narrative that he think everybody should kind of respect him. And I don't really like that
He's begging
shit.
for it. He's begging for the respect, and don't nobody want to give it to him because he has an album.
Yeah, so it's like, nah, bro. Just let your sons go earn their respect. You know what I'm saying? Just carry on the name and shit like that. Cause you already did everything you wanted to do, bro. You done won championships. You done lost championships, nigga. Like, what more can you do? You feel me?
All right, so before we close out, I'm gonna go ahead and get because I got to go pick up some stuff and prepare for it later on today. Before I get ready to close up out of here, any questions and stuff anybody want to jump in and ask before we get up out of here? I'm sure I missed some comments too. Imagine if Lou gets revenge on Unique by smashing Panessa and having both her and Jerome calling Lou daddy.
Oh my gosh.
That
I
sound like something
I
DeMarcus
can't see
said.
Vanessa doing no shit like that, but hey, that'd be wild if she did.
Niggas trying to get their sexual fetishes off. That's crazy.
That sound like something DeMarcus said.
Breeze and
Marcus
Lou
laughing
working
for
together,
Panessa.
taking down Unique/Breeze. I want his streets every day of the week. Lou.
Nigga still on that unique as breed shit.
Sheets every night of the week. What y'all think of free agency? Shoot. Free agency so far for me personally, to talk about free agency, I think the Lakers actually got a pretty good goddamn team. To be honest, like think about this: LeBron, you claim that's y'all still lying saying LeBron is a top 5, top 10 player in the league, which I don't think he is. I think he's a top 20. But Luka is unquestionably I would say at least a top 5 player when he's in shape. So you got a top 5, and let's go with y'all narrative. You got another one that's a top 10. Then you got Austin Reeves, who's one of the better top 3 players in the league. Think about that. So you got DeAndre Ayton as your 4th option, who's a walking double-double. Now you got some a little
When
bit
he
more.
wanna play.
He can rebound and he can score some.
When he wanna play, cause
When he want to play, I agree with that.
Yeah.
He still, as his career, he's career average 17 and 10. So then you just picked up another 3-and-D guy with Marcus Smart. I think the Lakers had a pretty good off season so far. And then they got a couple more pieces that they need to add. But you should be okay with what you had. Do you ask me if LeBron was who they try to say he is, he should be able to win with that. But he ain't who they say he is. So they're going to just wait on them to lose and make more excuses. But the team is pretty goddamn good, if you ask me. And when he retired, I originally didn't like Luka, but I think I might actually go to a few Lakers games since I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Once LeBron ass is gone.
Yeah.
I wish the
Man,
Suns would have did more in free agency, but we ain't did a damn thing.
who?
Don't fuck about the Jalen goddamn
Green.
Green, bro. We don't
That
want
boy
that.
had a terrible playoff outing, bro.
Exactly.
His playoffs was terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
so he's getting traded because of that.
Yeah.
And I think he's. I mean, I'm a. But I think we make it work with him. But he's gonna have to get his jumper better. If he can get his, but the Suns actually is known for training people to have a good jump shot. So if they can develop him to have a shoot at least consistently anywhere between that 36-37% range from three, I mean he'll be all right. But I mean we still need a point guard and we still need a fucking center. But I love Dylan Brooks. I'm gonna say that. I love we picked him up.
Yeah.
He gives you that gritty, dirty player that we need. We need some toughness on the
Need
bench.
some. Yeah, the Suns do need some toughness for real. I feel like they've been lacking that. Shit, our Warriors, man, they ain't
Didn't
doing
do
shit.
nothing.
Didn't do shit this offseason,
Yeah.
man. I hope it's for Giannis. I hope we cleared our books for Giannis.
If they do that, that's a title coming. Folks can hate
Yeah.
all they want, but that's a title on its way.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm waiting on because I think that's the reason why we got some of them players off our books though, man. Because I'm sorry, but they making room for somebody. And you go look at our roster right now, bro. We only got about 9-10 people, bro. I'm sitting there like, bro, what is y'all doing, bro? I just need to go. Y'all need to wake up, bro. What's going on, bro? Y'all acting like Pat Riley right now, bro. Pat Riley ain't doing shit for the Heat.
You think about the Rockets.
They
I ain't a Rockets
tough.
fan, but
They tough. They like if we ran it back, nigga, they gonna dog walk the shit out of us, nigga. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. The Rockets is tough now, bro. I'm like, man, damn, bro. Y'all gonna make me like one of these Texas teams.
Yeah, the Rocket, I don't know, bro, because I just think they've got the Rockets number, bro. They might have been beating the Rockets ass a long time, bro. I don't know. I think them niggas still find a way to lose.
Yeah.
Because Kevin
But
Durant been getting his ass whooped, and the Rockets been losing to the Warriors since 2015.
yeah, nah, that's true. But you know when the team switch up, bro, we can't make no, you know what I'm saying? We can't say like what it was back then that it'd be now. Like, bro, them niggas got like three centers that bro, all we got is Quentin Post. That's literally it. We lost Kevin Looney. Like
Yeah, I agree. But I'm
we
pretty sure they're gonna get a center. All they need is to get somebody with some size down there to help them on the rebound department, and I think they can still whoop them. Because unless Ime Udoka come up, cause he a good ass coach.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like they got everything on their side. They got the coach, nigga. They got the front court, nigga. They got the back court. Like they got everything you need to be successful.
I think Draymond. Honestly, bro, I think Draymond can get in Kevin Durant's head, bro, and fuck him up.
Man, look,
Kevin
bro.
Durant got thin.
Look, bro. I'm not even finna go down this, bro. Kevin Durant will bust Draymond ass, bro, on any given night, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Draymond, I love my team, bro, but we gotta be real, bro. Like,
I am being real, bro. I'm telling you, I think he'll get in his head. I'm not saying he'll lock him down. Look. I'm not saying he'll lock him down by himself, but you gotta think about it. Jimmy Butler is there too. Both of them niggas are dogs on defense. They talk a lot of shit trash. Kevin Durant is weak-minded. And then I don't seen on multiple times now where teams get very physical with him, he be crumbling. First time I seen it was the Celtics. I had never seen nobody lock Kevin Durant ass up the way the Celtics did in 2023.
Yeah.
And then I seen it again with my sons in 2024 when the Timberwolves did it to him. I was like, damn, bro, come on.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is with the combination of Draymond and Butler, I wouldn't be surprised if they did it to him.
Yeah, Draymond ass is
That shit in the back ain't gonna be in the back of Kevin Durant's head of him calling him a bitch and saying we didn't need you and all that. You know Draymond gonna say shit like that to him. Yeah, I told you we want another not to you, bitch ass nigga. He gonna say shit like that to him.
Hey, guess what? The ref gonna be like, "Bitch, Tech, get his
No, they
bitch
not,
ass
bro.
out."
In the playoffs, they gonna get away with that
Like,
shit.
get your bitch ass out here.
Nigga,
They
get
not
your black
finna-
ass out of here.
They gonna let him
Like
get
on the
away with that shit in
Bulldogs.
the playoffs, bro. I'm
Like on the
telling you.
Bulldogs. Nigga,
Yeah.
get your black ass out of here.
They don't be, bro. They are like on that whistle. When Draymond on the floor, bro, the ref be having the whistle ready, nigga. Like,
That's
yep,
in the
what they gonna
season.
do?
In the playoffs, they let him get away with shit.
Yeah, maybe this
That's true.
season.
Nah,
Maybe
he
this
lied
past
about
season.
that.
No, for real. The nigga,
The
bro,
nigga should have been
what's
suspended
now
for
in
kicking
the air,
Steven Adams in the
with a choke
nuts.
slam, and they didn't do nothing.
That nigga should have
Oh,
been
yeah.
suspended for kicking Steven Adams in the nuts. Twice.
He was doing some wild shit in the
The
Houston
nigga
series
slapped
too.
the opponents in the chest. They suspended him one game, but come on. Typically, you supposed to got more than that. That nigga did the 8-town stomp on that nigga in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That nigga get away with shit.
Like, and then when he
You know,
choked Rudy Gobert, see, that was in the
it's
season.
right.
Why they gave him so much heat for that. That was the season. They can do that. In the
Yeah.
playoffs, bro, unless you just do some egregious, bro, they gonna let you get away with a lot more. And they know Draymond do shit like that. So they might be like, come on, Draymond. They'll give him one tag. If he continue to do it, they're gonna be like, damn, this nigga gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because I think the NBA, the league, gonna be like, bro, you don't rob the fans of a good game or rob Steph Curry of a chance by throwing out Draymond. The only reason why they did that shit in 2016 is because they wanted LeBron to have a chance.
Yeah.
They knew if Draymond would have played Game 5, the Cavaliers would have went home in 5. That's what would have happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit
Crazy.
crazy.
Power, you think the guys from the flashback will play Ghost and Tommy?
Hell no.
I covered that already, but the answer is no. They're gonna be too old, I think, to play them because Ghost and Tommy should be teenagers around 13, 14, and during this time period, them niggas should be in their late 20s, maybe even pushing 30.
Hey, but
man,
with the 18 episode announcement though, I do want to pose something that like what if like they do like they tell a story within a story, like maybe what if they do start with them like at like 16, 17 and then just kind of like hint at telling the story backwards or some shit, or like just show flashbacks when they was kids and shit. Because I mean, essentially, it would be like the same thing Raising Kanan was if they do start them at like younger ages.
I never thought about it that way. So basically, you're saying, say they start them off like 18 or something like that, but they telling the story of what happened when they was 13.
Yeah, like maybe it picks up when they said, remember, because what happened at the end of Power, they was like, we got to go meet Kanan so we can go meet Breeze.
Right.
What if they start there? And then they just like they show things that happen up until a certain point and they go back. Then they be like, all right, let's show, you know what I'm saying, a scene with his mama or a scene with his daddy or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And the same for like Tommy, like, you know, they could show you know, his history, you know what I'm saying, through like flashbacks and stuff.
See, I think I'm still gonna hold on to. I think Origins is gonna be since we know for sure that they are pairing Tariq and Tommy together.
Yeah,
I believe Tommy is gonna end up telling Tariq the backstory between him and Ghost, and that's how it's gonna spark up. and then it's gonna transition over.
Yeah.
So what time period he's gonna start on? I don't know, but yeah.
And I do think that like somebody, I think I heard somebody say the other night in the other live that like Tommy and Tariq legacy thing is probably gonna turn into Tariq ending up having to kill Tommy,
I said
essentially.
that too.
Yeah, like Tommy's essentially probably gonna turn into Breeze, what Breeze was to them when they was
We
kids.
talked about that last live.
Yeah, so that's a solid theory. Like,
I think that will happen. I was gonna make a separate video on that, but yeah, I think that's a high
yeah.
I just can't see Tommy wanting to work for his nephew, so he's gonna want to take over. And I just can't see Tariq allowing Tommy to take over his organization that he already built on his own.
Yeah.
So, even though he loves him, Tommy's gonna be so stuck in his ways and so fucked up that Tariq gonna have to put him down, very similar to, how Ghost had to put Breeze down, even though he loved him.
Or even let's just keep it simple. Tommy's a fuck up. So no matter what he does, like, I mean, even if it isn't like him just wanting to have the power, like that could be some shit that psychologically he wants in his head, irregardless, because he's going through that right now. He's going through that power dynamic right now in Chicago. So like if he come back to New York, yeah, he gonna be like, yeah, this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like he could be doing shit with Tariq and it could just fuck up the business in some kind of way. Or, he could go kill Tariq's plug and Tariq don't know, or just fucking the business up, you know what I'm saying? So he can cut out the middlemen and cut out, how they do. You know what I'm saying?
But anyways, though, it looked like it ain't got many questions. I'll go ahead and address your last one, Miles. You said, am I the only one that thinks Tommy gonna get popped soon, not enforced, but soon? Yet, nope. I said I believe his time legacy would be the last series that Tommy will be in, because he's gonna.
I think that nigga will get locked up for life.
He gonna get locked up for life, or he gonna get killed. But I was saying he's gonna get killed. But anyways, though, I gotta go ahead and cut this thing off because she's starting to bug me. Like, we gotta hurry up. Right. So definitely was nice chopping it up with y'all again. We're gonna have another one real soon. I don't know. Maybe I might start up another one Thursday. Matter of fact, I will after BMF for sure Thursday night. I will.
And make sure I watch it. Then I'm off from work this week.
I am off. I'm off on Friday, I believe. So yeah, I'll probably sit up and try to watch it.
All right. So yeah, I'll definitely do the next live then. But I appreciate y'all stopping through.
For sure.